Hello students, welcome to this online lecture of computer science. In previous lecture we have started with the first chapter of the paper 1, that is number system. So in number system we have studied the types of number systems, the advantages of binary code, what is radix, the symbols and the radix of each number system, the convergence of binary to decimal and decimal to binary, what is LSB and MSB. So that was all for the previous lecture. So in today's lecture we are going to start with the hexadecimal number system and octal number system. Hexadecimal number system. So the characteristics of hexadecimal number system are as follows. We are using 10 digits and 16 letters in this hexadecimal number system. So these 6 letters are denoted as 10 as A, 11 as B, 12 as C, 13 as D, 14 as E and 15 as F. And the base of this number system, it is the 16, that means radix is 16. You can see this example of the hexa to decimal, that is hexadecimal to decimal number system. The hexadecimal numbers are given from 0 to F and the decimal number system is 0 to 15. Suppose in exam the value is given as 2A5, that means the instruction will be given that convert the hexadecimal number system to decimal number system. At that time you have to follow these steps. You have to write down the hexadecimal value separately, that is 2A5. As for the decimal number system and binary number system, we have seen the binary weightage and the decimal values for each digit. So same we have to follow for the hexadecimal number system. As 2A5, there is no fractional number, that means the decimal point it is not there, so all the integer values we will follow. So we will start from the left hand side, that means 5. So 5 into 16 raised to 0, it is 5. A we will denote as 16 raised to 1. 2 we will denote as 16 raised to 2. So 1 into 5 is 5. 16 into 10. A means 10. So 16 into 10 it is 160. The next value it is the 2, that means 16 raised to 2. So 16 raised to 2, the binary weightage it is the hexadecimal weightage, it is 2 raised to the hexadecimal value it is 256 for 16 raised to 2, means 256 into 2, that is 512. You have to add all these decimal values, that means 512 plus 160 plus 5. This 677 is your decimal value for the hexadecimal 2A5. At the bottom of this page you can see that 2A5 16, that is hexadecimal, which is equal to 677. You have to write down the radix for this decimal, that is 10. In this way you have to solve whichever values come in the exam for the conversion of hexadecimal to decimal. Now we will see the conversion of decimal to hexadecimal. So the decimal value is 2545. So hexadecimal means 16. So you have to divide 2545 by 16. So 2545 divided by 16, it is 159. Add the remainder, it is 1. 159 divided by 16, it is 9. Add remainder, it is 15. 9 divided by 16, it is 0. So you have to write 9 as remainder. So in hexadecimal we denote 15 as F. So you have to write down the values from LSB to MSB, that is least significant bit to most significant bit. The first we will write as 9 F1. We denote 15 as F. So 9F1, it is your hexadecimal value for the decimal value 2545. So in this way we have seen the conversion of hexadecimal to decimal and decimal to hexadecimal. Now we will start with the octal number system. So for octal number system, 8 symbols from 0 to 7 are used and its radix is 8. We will directly see the example. 214, it is your decimal value and you have to convert it into the octal number system. So 214 divided by 8, it is 26 and your remainder is 6. 26 divided by 8, it is 3. So your remainder is 2. 3 divided by 8, it is 0. So you have to write down 3 as it is. So you have to write from the MSB to LSB, that is most significant bit to least significant bit. So the decimal number 214 has the octal number 326. Now we will start with the binary addition. So there are some rules for the binary addition and subtraction which you have to follow. In binary addition, that is 0 and 1, there are 4 rules. That is, if A is 0, B is 0, means 0 plus 0, the sum will be 0 and the carry will be 0. The second rule, it is if A is 0, B is 1, that means 0 plus 1, the sum will be 1, the carry is 0. The third rule, it is 1 plus 0, that is the sum will be 1, carry will be 0. And the last rule, it is if A is 1, B is 1, then 1 plus 1, it is 0, carry will be 1. Now we will see the example for the binary addition. So 85 plus 181, it is your decimal number. You have, first of all, you have to write down the binary of this decimal value 85. So it will be 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1, and for 181 the binary value is 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 1. So from the left hand side we will start the binary addition. We have seen that 1 plus 1 is 0, carry will be 1. 0 plus 0 is 0, but there is carry, so we will write down that carry at the end. The next it is 1 plus 1 again, carry 1, and here we write down as 0. The next it is 0 plus 0. We write down that carry at the bottom, that is 1. 1 plus 1 again, 1 0. The next it is 0 plus 1. It is 1, but there is again carry, so 1 plus 1 it is 0 and carry 1. So 1 plus 0 it is 0, but again there is one carry, so 1 plus 1 it is 0 and we write down carry. 0 plus 1 it is again 1, but there is one carry, so 1 plus 1 is 0 and we write down carry at the right hand side. So 1 4 times 0 1 0 1 0, that is 266. It is the addition of your two binary numbers, that is 85 and 181. In this way you have to solve the binary addition. In exam the question will be asked, perform binary addition of the following values. Now we will see the binary subtraction. So for binary subtraction there are again 4 rules, that is if A is 1, B is 0, that is 1 minus 0 it is 1. 1 minus 1 it is 0. 0 minus 0 it is 0. 0 minus 1 it is 1. As 0 minus 1 we write down as 1 1 because difference is 1 and borrow is 1. Now we will see the example of the binary subtraction. In exam this type of questions will be asked, that subtract binary number 101 from 1011. So you have to write down this number 1011 minus 101. So we will start from the left hand side. 1 minus 1 it is 0. 1 minus 0 it is 1. 0 minus 1 difference is 1 and borrow is 1. So this 1, there is 1 borrow, so 0. So 0 1 1 0, it is your binary subtraction answer for the binary number 101 and 1011. In this way you have to solve the binary subtraction. Any type of binary numbers can be given for addition and subtraction methods. Now we will start with the 1s complement and 2s complement. 1s complement, it is obtained by replacing 0 by 1 and 1 by 0. So whatever the binary numbers are given, you have to invert all the binary numbers. If 0 is there, you have to invert it as 1. If 1 is there, you have to invert it as 0. You can see the original value on the right hand side and the 1s complement value at the left hand side. If 0 is there, you have to write down 1. If 1 is there, you have to write down as 0. If 1010 is there, you have to write down 0101. If 1 1 1 1 is there, you have to write down 0 0 0 0. The next it is 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 0. You have to write down the 1s complement as 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 1. The next it is 1 0 1 0 0 0 1 1. You have to write down the 1s complement of it as 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 0. So in this way, 1s complement, it is nothing but to invert all the bits. That means each one bit becomes 0 and each 0 bit becomes 1. Now what is 2s complement? We have seen 1s complement, that is you have to invert all the numbers, but in 2s complement you have to invert all the bits and then you have to add 1 in it. So suppose the binary number is given 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0. This is your binary number. So what will be the 1s complement of this number? The 1s complement will be 1 1 1 0 1 0 1 1. You have inverted all the bits. Now the main thing in this 2s complement is that you have to add the 1 to the 1 bit to the 1s complement. So the 1s complement, you can see in this pink dialog box, that is 1s complement value is given 1 1 1 0 1 0 1 1. You have to add 1 bit. So 1 plus 1, it is 0. Zero carry 1. So 1 plus 1 again 0 carry 1. So 0, there is carry, you will write at the bottom 1. Again 1 0 1 1 1. So 1 1 1 0 1 1 0 0. This is your 2s complement. Now we will see the 1s complement subtraction. So 16 it is. Subtraction. So 16 minus 5, this is your value. So 16 plus minus 5, then again 16, as it is a large value, so you will follow the sign of the large value. So you will add these two numbers, that is 1 0 0 0 0, and the next value it is 1 1 0 1 0. So we will start from the left hand side, that is 0 plus 0, it is 0, 0 plus 1, it is 1, 0 plus 0 again it is 0, 0 plus 1 it is 1, 1 plus 1 it is 0, carry 1. You will write down the carry at the bottom of left hand side. So again you have to add this carry. So 0 plus 1 is 1. Again 1 0 1 0. So the decimal it is 11. So 16 minus 5 it is 11. So in this way you have to follow the 1s complement subtraction method. Now we will see the binary multiplication. It is the most simplest type in this chapter. Suppose the multiplicand is 1 0 1 1 1 and the multiplier is 1 0 0 1 1. So you will start from the multiplier, that is 1 into 1 is 1, 1 into 1 is 1, again 1 into 1 is 1, 1 into 0 is 0, 1 into 1 it is 1. You have to follow the same step as you follow in day-to-day life for the decimal number system, that is for decimal values. You will follow the same method for the binary. The next it is 1 into 1 is 1, 1 into 1 is 1, 1 into 1 is 1, 1 into 0 is 0 and 1 into 1 is 1. The next multiplier it is 0. So 0 cannot be multiplied by any number. So whatever we multiply with 0 is 0. Then again the next it is 0. And the last it is 1. So 1, 1, 1, 0, 1. You have to add all these binaries. It is 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. This is your product for this binary multiplication. The next, it is the binary division. The process for dividing one binary number by the another is the same for both binary and decimal numbers. So 1, 1, 1, 0, it is divided by 10. So the remainder is 1. So again 10 divided by, you will carry that remainder at down. So 10, remainder is 1. You will follow that next bit at the down, that is 1, 1. Again 1, 1 divided by 1, 0, it is 1, 0 and the remainder is 1. You will write down 0 as it is. Again 1, 0. So 1, 0 divided by 1, 0, it is divisible. So 0, 0, remainder is 0. So remainder is 1, 1, 1. For the binary number 1, 1, 1, 0. In this way, we have seen the 1s complement, 2s complement, multiplication and division for the binary numbers. This was overall your first chapter, that is number system. So in exams, question will be asked, convert octal number into binary, convert hexadecimal into octal, convert decimal to binary, binary to decimal. Any value can be given, so you need to practice any numbers so that you can solve in the exam. Thank you.